Hey guys, welcome back into Dom Details Daily, your daily dose for way off sport opinion, just on the road today. Today we're going to get into Josh Dobbs and Joe Mixon. First with Joe Mixon. I'm not going to bring up any of his past actions because the internet does that enough. I just want to move past that, and I want people to see the potential in this pick. His pick was met with a lot of boos and a press conference already addressing his prior actions in college as soon as he arrived in Cincinnati. I see the potential in the fact that this kid is going to a team with a coach who is known for taking boys with serious issues and rough past and trying to develop them into men. I also see the potential in this with Vontaze Burfict and Pac-Man Jones, who have had character issues on and off the field as of recent, to really teach this rookie about life. He's going into a different spectrum with higher standards and, you know, the public eye consistently on him, and now the public eye is consistently on this team with a triple threat of character issues. So for them to kind of pour into this kid and make sure he stays right on the ship is something super beneficial for every party. I think they're going to do it too. If there's anything that I've learned, I think both men are really trying to right their wrongs, and it's difficult for them with the public eye always watching every single thing they do and reminding them of all of their past issues. And before you say anything just about character and about how these guys aren't going to help this kid at all, just think about how you as a kid or you in your past probably did something that wasn't very noteworthy. The worst thing about all of that is having somebody, when you're trying to do right and when you're trying to move on, consistently reminding you of everything you did wrong. It can be very frustrating, and sometimes it causes you to do the wrong thing again. You guys know what I mean. So just give the kid a break. I think there's a lot of potential in this. Let's move on. So another thing that I'm crazy excited about is the fact that Josh Dobbs is going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, my childhood favorite team. Really excited about this. Of course, there's coincidence swirling around in the fact that he was picked up as the same pick and in the same round as Dak Prescott was the prior year, with similar circumstances and a quarterback battling injury. He's not going to be a starter, though, just because I personally believe that Ben Roethlisberger has a few more years in the tank. So there's that. Just to see where Dobbs would go in the grand scheme of things, I picked up his scouting report and Big Ben's scouting report when he was coming out of college and compared that to where Big Ben is now, just to see where he can teach and challenge Dobbs in the coming future. And this is kind of what I picked up. Dobbs is super smart under pressure. He knows how to hang in the pocket to make that play, and he's great with the timing and the quick plays. So if the receivers get there, he's got you covered. It's going to help a lot that he has those speedy receivers now in this system, especially with the fact that he's not that accurate and he's not great with those intermediate passing plays. So we'll just see how that works in his overall growth in that area. Big Ben knows his defense before he snaps the ball, and that's an area where Josh Dobbs needs a lot of work. He was not great about being under pressure and making those plays into double coverage. It really put him in some crappy situations. So Big Ben kind of teaching him how to read his defense, which I just think that comes with time and studying as well. Big Ben was really bad about trying to make those plays, kind of like a Cam Newton situation in the past where he would, run out and make those plays, and it made him more vulnerable to injury. So in order to take that pressure off him and the injury, and to, keep him from injury, Todd Haley, the offensive coordinator, created kind of a system for him to really emphasize the strength in his arm a few years ago. And so for Josh Dobbs to be going into that kind of situation is really going to help him out in the future. Big Ben is really good at extending plays. Josh Dobbs, not so much. So for him to get tips and advice and to be around, an O-line and, receivers who can go up and make those plays, it's going to be great, taking that pressure off of Dobbs' need to make those big plays. That's something that he really emphasized in college, making the big plays to make up for the fact that he couldn't get the accuracy and the intermediate plays down. So I think he'll really thrive in a couple of years under this team, really, if they can focus on getting up his decision making and obviously working on a little bit more in terms of precision. You're going to be looking at Big Ben 2.0, and that's great because it's going to be a guy that has crazy talent who isn't talked about, and you live under the radar. Really excited about that. I'm going to end this here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is Dom Details Daily. Way off, way out.